Alright, welcome to another video, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I did already I thought I pressed record on my voiceover for this video already, but I did not. So here we are this time. So I got it sped up to 1.2 speed because I don't want my voice to go out because Canada's got these fires going on and I am in an area that is affected by it. So if my voice sounds a little rough, sorry, just how it is. Can't really do much. I'll try to drink water. We got the volley bear matchup today, and he's got the level 55 mastery. I saw it. I was like, oh crap, are you serious right now? I'm gonna get stomped. But then, I mean, he is in my elo for a reason, so hopefully there's that. We're just gonna go with the movement speed because we're Urgot. We're kind of slow. We need the movement speed and the physical damage. So we're gonna go Yomu's. We're gonna go Blue Pet. Sorry, Blue Pet, and then we're gonna go Yomu's Ghost Blade into Swifties and Black Cleaver. That's our core. That's kind of what I've been doing every game, and then from there I usually go Starex Gauge into Jack Show, and then the last one is the variability. I'll either go Deadman's or Randuin's or the Force of Nature. Depending on if it's magic damage, if I need a little bit more speed with Deadman's Play, or if I need to block crits from like the ADCs or something, or maybe they have like a Yasuo or a Yone, then I'll build Randu and Soman. But yeah, pretty standard. We're just gonna go through, we're gonna clear our jungle, um, try and farm up. We always first is full clear. And then you decide whether or not you can contest the scuttle, which I almost always do. I at least check to see if it's gone or not, you know? So yeah. So we're just playing Monster Hunter Simulator basically with our beautiful skin. We're just a crab in the jungle walking around. We're an overgrown scuttlebug, honestly. Or scuttle crab. Samira secures first blood. Very good for us. Yeah. So then we continue on clearing. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm passing towards Cho'Gath and Fled. In hindsight, I probably should have passed towards bot lane, just because it's a Samira Blitzcrank. They're gonna be able to make more plays, right? And Cho'Gath scales. He just kind of plays for the later in the game. He's not gonna be too aggro in the early game, anyways. So that was my B. I do recognize that. So unfortunate. Oh well. So we're gonna check for the Scuttlebug, aka Scuttle Crab. We got it. Still up. And then we do secure it. So +1, right? Plus 1 advantage to us. Yone's there. I'm like, screw it. Let me go for a play. I don't have enough for serrated Dirks anyways. It's at 1,000. That's like my first back. Ideally, what I'd want to buy. We got his flash, so kind of worth, huh? We wasted some time on our end, but we have camps up, so maybe not the best, but kind of worth. That's not good though. The volley bear does have a successful gank, whereas we did not. And then we just don't have enough persuaded Dirk, so we just gotta keep on moving. Don't want to waste time when we have our camps up. Gotta farm. So they do develop a word, please. Yes, yes, yes. Good idea. So Urgot has the gank lead so far. Volibear has the gank lead so far. Unfortunate, but you know, happens. So back to farming. And then Decled is able to pick up a solo kill on our Cho'Gath. Happens. Just keep your head down. Camps are up, try to farm them. And just look for advantages when you can. See, it's just kind of a back and forth in the early game. Samir gets killed, jungler gets killed, their top lane gets killed. Who knows? And then I say, okay, why don't I go for this? Because theoretically, our bot lane has an advantage, but not really. And we also don't know where the enemy jungle is, which is this wasn't the best play, and I do recognize that as well. Like it's definitely a coin toss. Like if their mid would have came, he definitely would have taken it from us. Just to like steal it with his little storm thing. I don't quite understand that, but it's whatever. I don't think it would have had enough anyways. Hey, he was going for it, and he didn't die contesting it either. So maybe that is good on his part. So this is two scuttle crabs and a dragon is the advantage that we have right now, whereas they have the kill advantage so far. And then we don't have quite 1,000 gold. I try to base if I have 1,000 gold or more. If I'm low health and I don't want to give a free kill, or if it's like I'll only base if I don't have 1,000 gold. If like I'm low health and don't want to give free kill, or if like an OBJ is coming up soon, and you know I can't build the complete item, but I can build like some sub items, and I just need to back heal and buy something so that I'm at least a little bit stronger for the team fights around the OBJs. You know. Um, yeah, and they just kind of continue to grow this kill lead. It's whatever. You know, we're just focusing on a farm, trying to make ourselves as strong as possible. I think I'm always talking trash. That's whatever. You know, I'm just worried about the mid to late game right now. Um, then I see this guy is caught out. So, yeah. See, I mean, we're not making the most plays. We're just going for ones that we have higher chances of. And then since he's dead, I say, hey, let's go for these grubs, which we don't have vision on their jungle or their. Now we have vision on their mid lane, but yeah, I mean, we have level 6, we still have our ult and everything, so I think it's a decent play. The only other play I feel like would have been going mid, and he's like full health. Yeah. So get the free OBJ first, then go for the silly stuff, right? Yeah. We get flash second time in a row. I mean, look at that, beautiful. Then we do this though, yeah. We kind of stick around a little bit too long. Showing on the map to the enemy jungler. If he's good, he can just go invade us, take all of our stuff on the opposite side, that sort of stuff. So, but we do get Yobus. Start queuing up the good old Black Cleaver, even though we'll probably just end up going with Swifties anyways. We have a slight kill advantage. It's, you know, it's not even 10 kills, so it's whatever. We're still in it. We're just farming. Twisted Fate doesn't die to the gank, so that is good. So right there, I think we saw Volibear going to our top. So what I should have done, probably, oh, I was gonna go help them out, but they had it, so they didn't need me. So it was clear this and then go check out his bottom jungle, which I don't think I ended up doing. So yeah, I could have definitely stayed on the map there, checked out his bottom jungle. So there's another thing to improve on is just map awareness. I just don't think in the game that I saw him. So now what I'll do is I'll go in here, right? And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to clear my jungle, but it's gone. And if we were paying attention, we would have saw that. So, improvement point right there. I'm like, what the heck? Where's all my stuff? And I'm like, oh, let's go get a gank on this guy, right? And then boom, he's there. And unfortunately, my Cho'Gath, I didn't give him time to react. I didn't tell him what I was doing, so that was totally my fault. My pings weren't there, so can't be mad at anybody but myself. And then Twisted Face is like, just FF, just give up now. We're only down 6 kills, but he's not having fun, so he said, just give up now. So yeah, here we go. Back to the farm to try to catch up. Um, because we are starting to get behind. This Volibear is making plays on the map. Like we've gotten the OBJ so far, but the Volibear is making the plays. Kind of obviously it's affecting Twisted Fate. Hopefully it doesn't affect our bot lane. Because I think the Samira is doing pretty good. I only have one of our team skills, and I think Cho'Gath might have one. Oh shoot. I think Samira has the rest. This happens. I don't think this is very good, honestly, no. They just had numbers. Like their team was just ready, and ours wasn't. We probably could have played that a little bit better, but I think we still would have gotten like 1 kill out of it. We would have traded 1 kill for 3 kills, no matter what there. Um, but they get it for free. They get the 4 kills and the no deaths. Just FF, y'all suck. Just face not having fun. Oh, the Blitzcrank said y'all suck. So I'm just like, alright, let's go ahead and mute these guys. Not dealing with that. Just keep playing the game. We're down 11 kills. So what? It's still pretty early on in the game. They got 1 dragon. Boom. So just keep farming, trying to catch up. Try not to lose your cool. You know, I have a problem with that a lot. I'm still trying to work on that, but this was a good game. You know, then look, shut down. So it's just a back and forth. The enemy team will make mistakes. You just gotta wait for it. So while he's dead, I know he's dead. I go ahead. I do my invade to try and set him a little bit farther behind, and to get myself more of an advantage. Because there's a point at which in the game where the enemy's camps are worth more than yours. I can't. I was watching YouTube videos and I remember that, so I was like, oh, well, here's my chance. So then I see the Yone. He's pushed up pretty far. You know, he's like balls deep, talking crap about me. It's Urgot, you know, whatever. And he gets away. It's unfortunate. But yeah, the Samira, she's pretty strong. She has 5 kills, just a couple items. Then they go to place a ward. I go back to my farm. Looks like there's about to be a team fight. The FFs come in, say no, of course, because they have a chance. 20-7. Doesn't look like we have a chance, but we do. See, if we were there, we probably definitely could have helped. So I will admit that was my B. Because they were setting up the fight for the Rift Herald and we weren't there. We should have been. We have enough for Swifties though, you know? That. But we go for the we want the damage, we want the stats right now. We're not worried about moving fast enough because it seems like we were getting there fast enough. We're just not doing much of anything. We're just dying too quick. We're not doing enough damage. So then we come up here. We try to defend. Samir gets another shutdown, so that's good. Twisted Fate's just kind of there. He's also, you know, Sambo's us, just behind, not able to do damage. He dies too quick. So we give him 3 kills for 2. So, like I said, we're just trying to focus on farming back up so we can come back into the game and actually be a factor. If we just keep forcing, or if we just keep randomly following teammates around and not farming and doing all these random fights, we're not ever gonna be able to have an impact in the game. We have to actually have the items and the stats and stuff to do it. So, trying to get the levels, the damage, everything, pick up waves when we can, pick up our camps. Blitzcrank gets a sick hook. Boom, just right place, right time type of deal. Pick up a double. So that boosts our morale right there for sure. Which means that we should be able to get this drag, right? Yeah. They've got 3 dead. Oh yeah, this guy was pushed up pretty big. So I decided we should go for him as well. And then we get him just low enough to where the Samira can finish him off. Which is fine. I don't need all the kills. As long as our team in general is getting stronger. And I mean, it was what, 21-7, and then now it's 27-14. I'm letting them know, like, hey, this anti-heal would go pretty crazy. They got the volley bear and the Yone, so yeah. Um, drag is up. They're fighting. Samir's deleting people. Absolute goat right there. We're able to kind of come down. We get it. Okay, we were there. We were in the vicinity. Another fight about to break out? Or no? No. Okay. So then back to farming it is. See, I'm being a little bit more decisive in what we do. I'm not wasting as much time just wandering around. I kind of actually know what's going on. And Samir's like, I'll just delete him for us. Don't worry. Um, Nobody's catching this wave, so I'll take the free gold all day. And then I'll miss the cannon because, of course, I do. And then they're fighting. They're like pushing. We don't have Baron. We don't have Elder. We don't have Soul. They're just pushing. A ramming down mid. And I'm like, bro. So they get 2 kills out of that for free. And Pantheon shows up, and I'm like, oh shoot. But at least pick up a kill out of this. Which we do. It goes to TF though. Not ideal. He's not doing amazing this game. He's already like super behind. Then I see they're doing Baron, and I'm like, well, too late. That was a crazy good call by them, honestly. So good on them. Um, so they get that. Got the kill lead. They've got Baron. Not the greatest, but we do have a Sabira. And I'm not, I'm kind of catching up XP and item wise, so that's good. He has a better stat line, okay, but catching up, all right. I say, hey, Turtle Base, they have Baron, they're stronger than us right now. Telling them don't fight, and then Samir's just like, I don't care, I'll kill them anyways. And I'm like, all right, let me just shut my mouth. You know, excuse me. And then Volley Bear, it's a 2-on-1, right? From what I can see, but then Jinx comes, unfortunate. Our team, I don't think, is there. Just bad map awareness by me, honestly. After I tell them not to fight because they have Baron, and then I'm like, oh, well, Samira can get kills, so can we. And then give them a free kill. Bad on my part. Samira's up there soloing people. Just melts through a Kled real quick, because why not? So now I think it's only Jinx and Volley Bear that have the Baron buff left. They're going crazy down there trying to get that turret. I think they do end up getting it, don't they? No? Sweet. Yone is here with Pantheon. I definitely could not 2v1 them, so. But luckily my team shows up. They engage. It's a free kill to our Samira who's already fed. So, very welcome by me. Pick up some free gold real quick. We do get the cannon this time. We got drag coming up real soon, and I think this one is going to end up being soul for us. Let's see. Maybe it's not. No, I think it's like one more flare soul. But anyways, A ramming down mid like usual. PF is caught out again. Get a kill. We get the fear. Boom. Boom. Pick up the triple. Urgot right here. King Crab. What do you know about that? Then I realize that 3 of them are dead. Wait, do I back here? I do. Just because I have the Sterax. And so we have like the death timer window to where we can actually back and still come back and get dragon. And this is going to be the 3rd drag if we get it. So I'm like, hey, Samira, we kind of need your damage, please, carrots. Jinx hits me with a random ult. Maybe she's trying to snipe it. She thought we would already do it. They get the vision down, and then we start lagging out for some reason. We do get the dragon, though. Cho'Gath gets the stack off of it, too, so it's a double win for our team right there. Pick up some more gold and back to farming, right? Which it does look like our team is mid right now, fighting. So I should have been there instead of farming those 2 things, but yeah, my bad. Then freaking Blitzcrank gets a really good hook. I don't know if we can follow up on it though, can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, so we get 2, but our Samira is dead. Just Blitzcrank and Twisted Fate, which really have no kill pressure at all. So we traded 4 for 3, which is unfortunate. But Cho'Gath's got the split push pressure, and I don't think they can really end. So I'm just like, hey, go hit that and then back. Might as well get a turret. They're gonna get that anyway, so might as well get a turret out of it. So he does that. They can't end the game. That is good for us. We're still in it. We're still down kills, but I mean, it was 21-7 at one point, and now it's 36-28. So I have full confidence that we can come back. We can keep the Samira alive. We have a big Cho'Gath. We're just scaling, okay? We just need to make sure our Samira doesn't get one-shotted. We got Baron coming up. We do need this. This is kind of like our hope right now. Blitzcrank starts the fight. Samira gets a kill. They do kill the Samira, unfortunately. But wait, your goat steps up here and just decides to get a triple. Boom! And that was very good for us. She gets away. Just kidding, because Twisted Fate gets it. We get the ace. We have the free OBJ up. We could have just pushed the towers, but I mean, why not take the free Baron? We wouldn't have been able to end because Pantheon anyways, so. So we get this. I think Samira will respawn in time to get the Baron buff as well. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, she definitely does. So perfect. Get this. Smite it just to make sure. We get Jack Show. We're strong. Let's rush down the middle, force a fight while we got this advantage. Push down and then veer off towards the dragon is usually my goal, but Samira's kind of playing it dangerous out there by herself. And I decided to go for the wolves for some reason. That's not the right decision, folks. That's not the right decision. We already have Baron. We don't need the wolves for a little bit extra gold. Getting vision for OBJ. I should be fighting with my team. Scuttlebug's not more important than the team fight, okay? So that's my bad. I missed the freaking Pantheon. I get him anyways. Volibear has to ult away. I'm like, oh shit, that's enemy Jinx. Doesn't matter, Smear one-shotted her. Then what? Glad, I think, is trying to chase down our support. I'm like, hey, get off my mans. Throw him. Sport lives. We get the Samira gets killed, which is even better than me getting the kill, honestly. She's our carry right now, so I'm a-okay with that. Joe got split pushing, applying pressure there. I figure we just get a free drag. Oh, and then they start advancing on him. So then I'm like, well, maybe if we kill the jungler, it's even better. Just trying to last till my team gets there. But it's Twisted Fate. I'm like, oh shoot. But luckily, our Samira had her eyes on the win. She knew what to do, so she was going for the drag. We showed up. I don't have it smite. I was just letting them know, but we still get the drag. Because, of course, we do. We're the GOAT. We don't miss those. And then they're all fighting down there. No, they're not fighting. Thought they were. They're looking for picks. That's what it is. So now we just should death ball mid and win, I'd imagine. Yeah. And then the Samira gets the killing spree. Double kill. I mean, nothing they can really do there. So you can see there's some games where you're just not going to be the carry. As the jungle, you just have to identify who the carry is going to be and either play around them or try to divert pressure away from them. You know, with a juggernaut like Urgot, it's definitely going to be play with them. You know, kind of play bodyguard, try and set them up for success. A lot of the fights, I just got them all to like half health, and then she was able to come in with her ult and just destroy them. But yeah, we do this, and they're all respawning. So I'm like, hey, let's not get too greedy. I mean, Urgot with like 3,500 health and the Mountain Soul is pretty disgusting. Just trying to farm up because I only need a little bit more for that Dead Man's Plate. So we'll be giga strong, you know, for the OBJ. That is going to be in for forever. But just trying to get my farm up, I guess, because there wasn't really much else happening. Then we see this beautiful angle, which we can go in. And we do. And we get them to come fight us. And with our fed Samira, you can already imagine how that's going to go. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, just drop a like and subscribe. And hopefully this video showed how to prevent tilt, just keep your head down farming, and how to be okay with not being the carry. I mean, we definitely had a presence in the game, and that was enough to let us come back and win. You know, there's the FF, and drop a like and subscribe if you want to follow along.